I'm Ember. I'm back for episode 4 of Midnight Museum. I finished work. It was hell. I just want to see Qatar. I'm going into it.
พ
Let's
ฤติกรร
go.
มสถานที่หน่วยงานวิชาชีพและเหตุการณ์ต่างๆในซีรีส์เรื่องนี้เป็นเรื่องสมมุติที่สร้างขึ้นเพื่อความบันเทิงเท่านั้นโดยมิได้มีเจตนาชี้นำหรือส่งเสริมการกระทำใดๆที่เกิดขึ้น
And
ใน
we
เรื่
get
อง
to
โป
see
รดใช้
Powen
วิจาร
too.
ณญาณในการรับชม
ผีเสื้อทรงจำแล้วเราจะตามหามันทำไมอ่ะ
ก็แบบว่าถ้าเรากินผีเสื้อนั้นเข้าไปอะเราก็จะเห็นภาพความทรงจำของคนที่ถูกผีเสื้อกินเลือดเข้าไปไงล่ะ
แอนไม่มีความทรงจำอะไรเลยนะ
This is one previously on last episode flashback that I just don't need. I remember it all vividly. 3 months, okay.
แล้วนี่ตกลงมึงจะเอาไงเรื่องร้านกาแฟวะมึงทำงานนี่อยู่เดือนอะไรวะ
Interesting.
มึงอยู่กับกูก่อนดี
กูกำลังคิดอยู่อะแต่กูว่าแม่งโคตรไม่ใช่กูเลยว่ะนี่งานบริการคนอื่นเนี่ยน่ารำคาญชิบหายสัส
มึงรู้ป่ะว่าสมัยนี้งานแม่งไม่ได้หาง่ายนะเว้ยไอ้เจฟมึงโตแล้วนะเว้ยไอ้เฮีย
โอ้ยสัตว์นี่มันใช่เรื่องที่มึงต้องมาด่ากูปะเนี่ยนี่กูโทรมาแฮปปี้เบิร์ธเดย์มึงนะเว้ยไม่ได้มาให้มึงสอน
กูหวังดีกับมึงหรอกไอ้ควาย
ยังไงขอบใจแล้วกันแต่ทีเนี้ยมึงฟังกูนะเว้ย Happy birthday to you Happy
He's being a relatively nice human
birthday
being.
to you.
What's up with that?
Birthday, happy birthday.
Abducted by aliens. It all makes sense.
ผ่านวันเกิดนะเว้ย
So what's with the purple light on his birthday? What's going on with that?
มึงอย่างเงียบแบบนี้ดิวะไอ้เหี้ยกูเขินนะเว้ยมึงอย่างเงียบดิมึงฟังกูอยู่ปะเนี่ยไอ้โดมเฮ้ยโดม
I knew that picture meant something. I was right. So surely when Jib looks at Dome, he doesn't see this Dome. He has to see the other Dome, right? Because he said Dome is acting different, not looking different. So this must just be what we can see. And what Qatar can see. And potentially everyone else at the museum. Because he's taken pictures of Dome. And he looks like this in the pictures, not like Boom, right? I'm not gonna lie, if I woke up and I had no memory of anything before, I would not be like putting on the person's uniform and oh, that was clever. I wouldn't just be putting on his uniform and going to work and stuff, no, and just settling into life. I feel like I'd be freaking out a bit more. Oh. First meeting. Your spidey senses tingle when he walked by. Didn't my dude say he was stalking him for a couple of weeks? It was 3 months, no? Spidey senses. Yeah. I know those flowers. I just don't know if they mean to me what they mean to Thai culture. Because flowers have different meanings depending on what culture you go to, right? bet there's a meaning to it. I bet there is. I'm gonna look it up after this. I swear there's nothing in this show that's not done on purpose. I've started like paying attention to every little thing.
โดม
Man, leave the moths. We're done with the moths. I don't need to see it no more. What's up with your suit? Was that a design choice or?
นี่จะไปไหนอ่ะ
ผมกำลังจะกลับหอครับ คุณคาทามีอะไรหรือเปล่า
ฉันไปด้วย
Just invite yourself along, sure.
นี่นายอยู่ในที่แบบนี้เหรอเนี่ย
ครับ
So why did his picture change, but the one on Jip's phone didn't? What's up with that? Okay. Did he get scratched last episode? It's on his neck.
น้ำไหมครับ
ไม่เป็นไรก็
Hmm.
ก็ได้
Cute.
นี่คุณอย่าไปแกะนู่นแกะนี่ดิ เจ้าของหอเขาอยู่ข้างห้องเนี่ย แกกะจะไล่ผมออกอยู่แล้ว นี่น้ำครับ
ขอบใจ รีบเก็บของสิ
เก็บของ ไปไหนอะครับ
ก็ย้ายไปพิพิธภัณฑ์ไง
ฮะ
จะไม่รับผิดชอบเหรอ
ผมก็รับผิดชอบอยู่นี่ไง ไม่ได้หนีไปไหน
แล้วฉันจะไว้ใจนายได้ยังไง นายก็ต้องอยู่ในสายตาฉันตลอดสิ อีกอย่าง
Do
ถ้า
it.
เกิดเหตุการณ์อะไรที่เหนือความคาดหมายขึ้นมา ฉันอยากให้นายอยู่ใกล้ตัวฉันมากที่สุด
I love how he hates to admit it, right?
สิ่ง
Every
ที่นายทำ
time.
มันอันตรายกว่าที่นายคิดนะ อยู่ข้างๆฉันไว้ ถ้าเกิดอะไรขึ้นมา ฉันจะได้หยุดมันทัน
Hmm. Cute. Episode 4, they're moving in together. That's so peculiar.
คนเดียวกับที่ไปขโมยของที่
คนเดียวกับที่ตีหัวฉันด้วย นี่นายสองคนสนิทกันมากเหรอ
ก็
You don't know.
แต่ผมจำไม่ค่อยได้
หมายความว่าไง
ผมรู้สึกว่า ผมไม่มีความทรงจำก่อนหน้านี้เลยอะพยายามนึก แต่ก็นึกไม่ออกอะเห็นแต่ภาพดำๆมืดความว่างเปล่า
โดม
He's being
ลองพยายามนึก
honest.
ดีๆอีกที นึกดีๆ ลองนึกดูว่า
Just surprised he's not more freaked out about it.
มาจากไหน
Well, that can't be good.
โดม
Why is it dark and cold?
นายทำอะไรอะ
ไม่ได้ทำอ่ะ นั่นต่างหาก
เฮ้ย ตัวอะไรวะเนี่ย
มันเป็นตัวในความฝันของผมอะเวลาผมนึกถึงความทรงจำเมื่อไหร่แบบที่คุณบอก ผมก็จะเห็นเงานี้ขึ้นมา ทั้งในความฝันและความทรงจำอะ
แต่ว่านายเอามันออกมาจากในนั้นสินะงั้นก็ต้องส่งมันกลับไป ฮะ
Good question. That's the other dome. Is that not Boom? Oh. Oh, he's talking about you, fam. So they like switch places, no? You're sleeping. Okay, stop worrying. I don't know what the fuck's going on between these two, but I love it. It's so sweet. This is concerning though, no? It kind of implies that this dome is not meant to be here. And we did see him glitching out in episode 2. Like he wasn't really here. I love how he's got zero patience with literally everyone.
หนูเป็นอะไรกับคนห้องนั้น
ทำไมเหรอครับ
เมื่อ3 เดือนก่อน เกิดสิ่งผิดปกติกับคนห้องนั้น หลังจากที่ดาวตกจากท้องฟ้า คนห้องนั้นก็หายไป แล้วก็มีคนใหม่มาแทนที่ ไม่ว่าหนูจะคิดว่าคนห้องนั้นเป็นใคร เขาไม่ใช่คนเดิมที่หนูรู้จักแล้ว
So people do see the new dome. She sees the new dome. Which begs the question, why didn't Jib say anything about him looking different? It's cute. I can't. It's cute. I love the
ขอโทษ
relationship.
ครับ
Whatever the fuck it
ฝัน
is.
ดีหรือไง ถึงได้นอนยาวขนาดนี้
ไม่ได้หลับสนิทแบบนี้มานานแล้วอะ
ตื่นแล้วก็รีบไปเก็บข้าวของซะ จะไม่ทำงานทำการเลยหรือไง
You guys not gonna have a conversation about what happened?
มีอะไร
You know, other shadow dome?
วันนั้นทำไมคุณถึงชวนผมมาทำงานที่พิพิธภัณฑ์
That's a
ห
good
รือเป็นเพ
question.
ราะว่าผมจะช่วยปลดคำสาปการเป็นอมตะของคุณได้หรอ
You should have asked that in episode 1.
หน้าอย่างนายจะช่วยอะไรฉันได้ ฮะ
He don't trust you enough to tell you.
อย่าไปฟังอะไรยายจูนมากเลยยายนั่นก็แค่เกิดมาจากเรื่องเล่าอ่ะ ก็เล่าอะไรไปเรื่อย ม
ไม่มีใครสาปอะไรฉันไว้ทั้งนั้นแล้วก็ไม่มีใครต้องมาปลดคำสาปอะไรให้ฉันด้วย
Well, you got something freaky going on. And every time he tries to locate cursed objects, you and June, who is also cursed, freak out. Give us some answers, please. He knows stuff that he's not telling us. It's driving me bonkers. What do you know, sir? Why are you doing all this?
ว่าไง
กุตาครับ ตอนนี้ผมอยู่ที่โรงเรียนนิสสับดีแล้วครับ เหมือนว่าเราจะเจอของอาถรรพ์ชิ้นหนึ่งของพิพิธภัณฑ์ที่หายไปแล้วครับ
หยุดวางอาวุธและยกมือขึ้นบอกให้วางอาวุธและยกมือขึ้นค่อยๆหันมา
He's holding it, and it's not burning him to a crisp like it did with Jib. He looks very distressed. Speaking of being burned to a crisp.
นี่คือคลิปหลักฐานจากกล้องวงจรปิดและคลิปบนโซเชียลมีเดียและวิดีโอจากโทรศัพท์ของผู้เสียชีวิตที่ทางตำรวจรวบรวมมาได้อยากจะพูดอะไรสักหน่อยไหม
Oh, the plot. It thickens. It only ever thickens. I always get one question answered and then 5 more questions thrown at me. So our dome came from the purple weird meteor thing, no? But he don't remember that. So it doesn't seem like he did it on purpose or anything. But then why would he switch with the other dome? What are you guys doing?
แล้วมึงจะพายเด๋อนี้มาด้วยทำไมเนี่ยก็พามาเปิดโลกบ้างดูแม่งนี่แม่งค่อยมีเพื่อนเดินตามเป็นหมานะมึงอันไหนกูขอมือหน่อยดิอันไหนมึงเลิกแกล้งมึงดิเชี่ยนี่มึงจะถ่ายวิดีโอไหมเนี่ยก็มันตื่นเต้นดีอะควายเอ้ยโดนจับได้เป็นหลักฐานนี่
I was thinking that. It's like, it's kind of stupid of you, know? You're doing something you're not meant to be doing. You take a video of yourselves doing it.
พวกมึงต้องจิตใจสวงสวรรค์ของกูแน่นอนเลยเพื่อนเอ้ยรอชม Welcome to Paradise โอ้โหโดโอ้ยกูพามาปาร์ตี้มึงมานั่งตื่นนี่เสิร์ฟเลยไหมขอฝากเพื่อนผมหน่อยนะครับอะไรเอาเปล่าอะหน่อยน้องหน่อยมึงอะไรของมึงเนี่ยสวัสดีครับ
What time of night is
เฮ้ย
it?
เบบีเป็นไงรุ่นน้องชมรมบาสไอเองบอดี้ได้ปะแน่นปึกสาวๆคนไหนสนใจเอฟนะครับก็เอฟมาได้เลย Delivery ถึงที่ครับ เฮ้ยแมนนี่มึงคือใครวะ
You look miserable even before the purple orb comes and fucks everything up.
ไม่อยากปล่อยให้มันอยู่ห้องคนเดียวเดี๋ยวมันเหงา
He looks lonely anyway.
นี่กูบอกพวกมึงแล้วใช่ไหมว่าปาร์ตี้นี้เนี่ยเฉพาะสาวๆแล้วก็คนในชมรมบาสเราแล้วนี่มึงพาคนนอกมาได้ไงเนี่ย Hey man stop stop
Stop.
นี่มึงคิดว่าเข้ามาแล้วเนี่ยมึงจะออกไปง่ายๆหรอ
You just made it seem like he shouldn't be here. Make your mind up, poor guy.
สนุกเว้ยสนุก
Oh no. Poor kid.
เฮ้ยพี่พอเฮ้ยเกมยอมไม่ได้นะเว้ยมึงยังไม่ได้กินมันตายออกมาแล้วเนี่ยแค่นี้มันยังไม่พอนะเว้ยต้องมีอีก
Don't do it, man. I have a sneaky feeling he's gonna be the only one to survive. Weird. It's weird that he drew the line there, pushing away and having a go at his friend, but didn't draw the line at getting like force-fed alcohol by a complete stranger.
ลำบากมากเลยใช่ไหมที่มึงเป็นเพื่อนกับกูอ่ะมึงจะผ่านกูได้ปะวะมึงอยู่ที่เนี่ยมึงอย่าเป็นตัวเองมากได้ปะวะ
That's bad
ยังไม่
advice.
อยู่ไม่ได้ผัวเมียทะเลาะกันมึงกับกูจะแอบตู้กันว่าแต่ไอออโต้นี่ใช่คนที่มีข่าวลือเรื่องนับถือลัทธิอะไรประหลาดๆปะวะแล้วแม่งไปรู้จักกับไอเจได้ไงอะแม่งไม่เห็นเคยบอกเลยว่ารู้จักเฮ้ยมึงดูดิเชี่ยอะไรวะ
Purple ball incoming. Kind of looks a lot like the meteor. Like a really tiny meteor. So is Jib in there or is he dust? Because those people in the gym that were around him looked like dust, no? Why didn't it have the same effects on him that it did on Jib? What's up with that? I feel like I'm watching Cloverfield or something. That explains the leg, no? That's why I saw a leg. Okay, so he doesn't become dust. Oh, the leg makes sense now. They become dust. They be set on fire. He got multiple ways he can kill people. You gotta appreciate a bit of variety. It's glowing purple in there. Oh, you can just see them in the background. Lord have mercy, you can definitely burn him. Probably let her go. No, okay. Everyone gonna ban? That's fine. At least you don't discriminate. Goodbye, Powen. In this way, we don't get attached to people. You got some kick-ass powers, man. Why did he get to do that but not Jib? That means Jib's definitely dead, no?
อยากจะพูดอะไรสักหน่อยไหม
I love that man. He doesn't even have to do anything. He just has to stand there. And I'm just like, I'm in love with you. No, not you too. Everyone gonna stop picking up this ball with their bare hands? This sphere thing is interesting. I'm just more concerned about the other dome who is in shadow form and haunting our dome while he's dreaming. I don't know.
อะไรของเธอ
เคสนี้มันใหญ่เกินกว่าอำนาจที่ฉันจะส่งของคืนให้ แถมผู้ต้องหาก็เป็นแค่เยาวชน ยังไงก็ต้องรอนักจิตวิทยากับผู้ปกครองก่อน
It's probably safer in his hands, no?
คำและสรุปคดีอะไรตอนนี้ไม่ได้ เพราะฉะนั้นฉันขอยึดไว้ก่อน เอาไปเก็บ
Did she have scratches on her neck too?
แล้วเธอจะเอามาให้ฉันดูเพื่อ
Am I imagining this? Is it just my picture quality?
พวกนั้นเอาแต่บอกว่าเด็กเป็นปีศาจอะไรก็ไม่รู้
No, she does.
ยอมมาที่นี่สักคน
Have I forgotten what that's from? Hello? Picture changed. The picture changed.
พบแต่ของจากพิพิธภัณฑ์ที่เหลือทิ้งไว้ นายก็ไปยืนยันจากเจ้าหน้าที่ว่าเป็นของที่โดนปล้น แล้วเดี๋ยวฉันจะทำเรื่องส่งคืนให้
เธอช่วยพาฉันไปดูหน่อยได้ไหมว่ามีของอะไรอยู่บ้าง
ผมขอไปเข้าห้องน้ำนะครับ
Why have they both got scratches on their necks? I don't understand it.
เขาโตแล้วไม่หลงทางหรอกนะ ไม่ต้องห่วงขนาดนั้นก็ได้
นำทางฉันไปเถอะนะ
We've yet to have an episode where Katara's not kind of obsessed with Dome and worrying about him non-stop. No, you crazy. You keep doing all this reckless stuff. I don't know about it. Okay. We'll just add that to the list of weird shit you can suddenly do. Why are you taking it out of the bag and picking it up with your bare hands? Oh, that that made me feel really weird. Hello? Space, the final frontier?
บ้าน หมายความว่าไงนะ ภารกิจ ภารกิจอะไรอ่ะ ผมต้องทำอะไร
Sir, are you an alien? I know I said alien abduction. I was joking. What is happening here? Why is the cosmos talking
ฉัน
to
คง
you?
ผิดเองแหละ ที่บอกทางไม่ละเอียด โดนถึงหลงเข้าไปในห้องเก็บหลักฐานได้
ไม่ประชดได้ไหม
นี่สรุปนายเข้าไปทำอะไรที่ห้องเก็บหลักฐานกันแน่
Forever being scolded.
เป็นไงต่อ
เจตนาฆ่า เป็นคดีอาญายอมความไม่ได้ หวังว่านายจะไม่ใช้เส้นสายอะไรของนายช่วยให้เขารอด
He's a minor though, right? He can only go to juvenile and then when he's 18 he has to get retried, no? Charges get dropped? Something like that? Cute. I like Space Dome. He can stay. Someone smart enough to wear a glove. Who would do that? Why do dead people never stay dead in this show? Well, that one might stay dead. Why would a kid have a tattoo?
หินมันพูดกับผมอะนี่คุณทำอะไรอ่ะ
ฉันกำลังเช็คนายว่านายโดนหินนั้นครอบงำอยู่หรือเปล่า
Is that what you're doing? Okay. If you say so, man. I don't question it. And Dome doesn't either. He getting talked to by some giant space rock. He appears when a giant purple meteor lands, and now we've got a purple stone. If you burn people with it, they die. If not, they kind of come back like your own zombie pal.
นี่เป็นอะไรเนี่ย ฉันพูดอะไรด้วยก็เอาแต่เงียบไม่ยอมตอบ
เปล่าครับ
ตานายมันไม่ได้โกหกเหมือนที่นายพูดออกมาหรอกนะ ฉันไม่ได้บังคับให้นายพูดออกมาถ้านายไม่อยากบอก แต่ถ้านายเชื่อใจฉัน ก็เล่าให้ฉันฟัง เผื่อฉันจะช่วยอะไรนายได้
Why do I feel like I'm going to be heartbroken at the end of the show? One of these two is not going to be around, no.
าไปใกล้ๆพอผมหยิบมันขึ้นมามันเหมือนพยายามจะสื่ออะไรกับผมบางอย่างอะมันบอกว่าผมมาจากที่ไกลแสนไกลมาเพื่อทำภารกิจบางอย่างให้สำเร็จ
ภารกิจอะไร
ผมไม่รู้อ่ะผมโดนจับได้ซะก่อนคุณทำอะไรอ่ะ
ฉันกำลังเช็คนายว่านายโดนหินนั้นครอบงำอยู่หรือเปล่าโดมหินนั้นน่ะมีพลังมหาศาลในจักรวาลที่ไหลเวียนอยู่ข้างในมันจะครอบงำผู้ที่ถือของและดึงด้านที่ดำมืดที่สุดออกมาและทำลายทุกอย่างสัญญากับฉันนะว่านายจะไม่แตะต้องมันอีก
Why didn't it possess Jib then? It just burned him straight off the bat,
ผม
no?
สัญญา
He's so worried about you.
ว่าไง
ขออภัยที่ต้องรบกวนการดึกครับแบมโทรมาบอกว่าเด็กคนนั้นหนีไปแล้วครับและดูเหมือนว่าเขาจะเอาหินลูกนั้นไปด้วยครับ
นี่เพื่อนนายเป็นตำรวจประสาทฮัลโหล
You gotta get your employees in line, man. He got 0 patience left.
ถึงฉันห้าม นายก็จะดื้อหาทางไปอยู่ดี
ครับ
ฉันก็อยู่ในสายตาฉัน ห้ามหายไปไหน เข้าใจไหม
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what vibes it's giving off, but it's not giving off straight vibes. I'll tell you that right now.
ให้ผมเข้าไปหน่อยไอ้เจนี่มึงยังไม่ตายเหรอตายแล้วแต่กูตายแล้วฟื้นพลังของหินนั่นน่ะทำให้กูฟื้นขึ้นมา
Why would it do that?
ไม่ไปพากูไปไหน
Why would it possess him, get him to kill his friend, and then bring his friend back?
มึง
Why?
จะพากูไปไหนถ้าหินนี่มันชุบชีวิตได้จริงอะทำไมเราไม่บอกท่านที่อยู่ข้างในแล้วมึงจะไปบอกท่านที่อยู่ข้างในทำไมวะโอ๊ยไอ้เจ๊ปล่อยกูเจ็บโอ๊ะ
Well, it's not burning you.
กูจะเก็บมันไว้เองว่าแต่ไอ้หินนี่มันใช้งานยังไงนะไอ้เจมึงอย่าทำอะไรกูเลยกูขอร้อง
I mean, you did kill him.
ไหนมึงบอกมึงศรัทธามึงก็ลองดูสิมึงลองตายแล้วฟื้นแบบกูดูดิแล้วมึงจะได้รู้
I don't think he wakes up if you burn him to a crisp. You have to kill him the other way, no?
อะไรวะโต้
Oh, there he goes. See, that was like Jib. No, it looked like he went into the orb. There's no dust and ashes and stuff like the other people.
นายสัญญากับฉันแล้วว่านายจะไม่ยุ่งกับมันอีก
You would think he would want Dome to go near it again to get more answers, no? But I guess if he's trying to protect him. Oh. Oh no. Qatar. Don't do it, Qatar, that's a kid. A possessed kid. Everyone just be getting possessed by this damn rock. No, don't do it. 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 Don't do it. Don't do it. He cares about you. This is not your mission. Ooh, it said home and then dome.
ได้ยินฉันไหม
คุณคาทา
โดม โดม กลับมาหาฉันนะ
Oh, damn. Holy shit, he managed to get through to him. Thank God. Thank God. Well, item number 4 retrieved.
ดูเหมือนว่าพลังของหินจะยังตกค้างอยู่ในตัวคุณโดมนะครับ
God damn. He is such a good fucking actor. You look good in that suit, sir. Not the point, I know. I know, it's not the time, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm back in it. Stop getting distracted. Why are you doing that thing again?
นายจะยังเป็นแบบนี้ไปอีกสักพักนะ จนกว่าพลังของหินจะหายไปหมด
ผมเกือบฆ่าคุณนะ
Take his ashes back
เป็นอ
to
ม
the,
ตะ
back to the
ฆ่า
museum.
ไม่ตาย นายจำไม่ได้เหรอ
ถึงงั้นก็เหอะ นี่ครั้งที่เท่าไหร่เราก็ไม่รู้อะที่ผมควบคุมตัวเองไม่ได้อะเราทำให้คนตาย
How many people have you killed, man?
เรื่องแบบนี้มันต้องเกิดขึ้นอีกแน่
แล้วนายจะให้ฉันทำยังไง
He's killed 2 people. Right? He killed the kid just now, and then the spider monster from episode 2.
เรียบร้อยแล้วครับ
ทำแบบนี้จะดีเหรอ
มันเป็นความตั้งใจของโดมเอง
Everyone's so worried. It's kind of nice they've like kind of adopted Dome into their little museum family. They all kind of worry about him in their own way.
งานประมูลที่จะจัดขึ้น เราต้องเอาของชิ้นนั้นมาให้ได้
Episode 5. Huh? 200 years prior? More than 200 years? Dead people. Oh, we saw someone in the water screaming for help, right? In the flashback at the beginning of episode 3. Okay, firstly, wait a minute. Let's watch the preview. Hang on, maybe it'll give me some ideas to just chill out for a second. Hang on. That's the tattoo that the kid had on his wrist. And I said, why would a kid have a tattoo that's the same tattoo? I knew it meant something. Oh. Hello? By any chance do you have the power to stop time? Would you be stealing items and shit? Do that? That symbol's on the window too.
ของที่พวกนายจะไปประมูลกันน่ะจะช่วยโดมได้จริงๆใช่ไหม
สร้อยเนี่ยทำมาจากผลึกเกลือ โบราณเขาว่ากันว่าเกลือคือของที่บริสุทธิ์และดูดซับพลังงานที่ชั่วร้าย
บีทานข้าวกันก่อน
ไม่กิน แกแย่งพ่อมาจากฉันกับแม่ ผู้หญิงต่ำๆแบบคุณน่ะไม่มีทางเทียบแม่หนูได้หรอก
จับมีดในมือนี้ไว้ให้แน่น แล้วใช้มันกับคนที่คุณอิงอยากให้เขาหายไปจริงๆสักทีนะคะ
Wonderful. I got that to look forward to. What cursed object was that? That was just a kitchen knife. That just looked like family trouble's gotten out of control. Okay, it looks like Dome might be getting in a bit of trouble with all these curses and stuff. And too much dark energy from connecting to all these things. So they're gonna try and help him. Who? This lady? She seemed pretty sinister when looking at pictures of Qatar and Dome. Smiling and shit. Same symbol on the window and on her back as a tattoo that this random high school kid had on his wrist. So the possession thing happened a lot, so it was difficult to keep track, but I think the general idea is it burned Jib to a crisp. We don't know why it didn't possess Jib in the first place. We're just gonna have to roll with it, I don't know. But it did possess Otto, who then killed his friend, but not by burning him. He then burned everyone else. You could see their ashes on the floor. Then he's no longer possessed by it for some reason. And he's even able to pick it up again at the police station and is not possessed by it. So maybe it's like it can only possess one person at a time, right? Because when it's not possessing anyone, it's glowing purple. And then when it's possessing someone, it's clear, no? Because when he's holding it in his hand, when he's banging on the door and his friend turns up, his friend is already possessed. And the ball is clear and it's not doing anything to him, it's safe. So I'm guessing that's what's going on with that. And then Friendo was possessed, kills Otto. And then it possesses Qatar, and then it possesses Dome. And a little bit of it lingered within Dome, or at least for the time being it has. So that was the general idea of all of that. Terrestrial rock seems to somehow be linked to the purple meteor that brought Dome to us. Our Dome. And the general gist that I can work out from that is there was a dome. There was Boom Dome. Purple meteor brought our Dome. And it kind of seems like they might have switched or something, or in order for our Dome to be here, the other Dome had to disappear into some shadow realm, but he's still there, right? He's trying to come back. He's like trying to break through. This is not the first time that this shadow person has appeared to Dome. And now we can see that it is Boom Dome. And he's saying, send it back, send it back. So he's basically saying to send our Dome back, right? So that he can come back. That's kind of sad to think about. And I like our Dome, so I would rather not send him away. Although, like I said, I've just got a feeling about this one that either Qatar or Dome one of them is either gonna have to die or leave. And if our dome does end up returning home or something like that, I don't know, it's got that kind of vibe about it. At the end there, we can see 200 years ago, over 200 years ago, Qatar met Dome. Well, I'm guessing he wasn't called Dome back then. I'm guessing that was Chan or someone else. But that's him floating in a river of dead bodies on a boat. Is that someone different that Dome just reminds him of? Or is that the same entity that is now with us, that's taken Boom Dome's place? Is that the same consciousness? We don't really get an idea of who Qatar is from that flashback either, but I'm guessing at that point he's not cursed. Or he says he's not cursed anyway, but you know what I mean. He at that point he's chilling, and I'm guessing something happens with Chan / Dome / whoever that person in the boat is, that then starts his immortality, and he lives for 200 years or so and gets to where we've got him now. So there's all of that going on too. There was something I was going to look up right at the beginning of the show, and I've completely forgotten what it is. Does anyone remember what I'm looking for? I love how he's just woken up with no memory of how he got there or anything, and the first thing he thinks of is, I need to get in this guy's uniform and go to work. Uphold his the flowers. Uphold his life. These are lily of the valley, no? Although they're a bit chunky. I seem to remember they're smaller, no? Oh, well. Oh yeah, see, I remember them being this size. Yeah. But that's definitely them, though, like, it has to be. Symbol of purity, joy, love, sincerity, happiness, and luck. Interesting, because I thought lilies in general, in the UK at least, they're symbolic of death. You're not meant to have them at weddings, right? Because they're like a funeral thing. Lilies in general, they're meant to signify death. So that's not what this says. Although this is specific to Lily of the Valley, so it could be different. It's poisonous. Ooh, is it now? It has strong biblical connections, said to have first bloomed where Eve's tears fell as she left the Garden of Eden. And it is poisonous, even to humans. Okay, what about Thai culture? Because I don't know if flowers have different meanings. This is how you know I'm getting way too into a show, no. But I just feel like this is one of those shows where everything is done on purpose. Lilies. Yeah, rebirth. See, I thought it had something to do with death. Respect rebirth. In some cultures, lilies are seen as a pure symbol of a pure environment. They will only grow near clean water. That water definitely wasn't clean. In Thailand, lilies are commonly gifted during spring holidays, so it doesn't really say too much there. So, could be relating to rebirth. We've already had that as a bit of a theme with the moths, right? And this kind of idea of him waking up, a new dome, but also the fact they're poisonous could also be something. I don't know. If that's what they are. That's what they look like to me. I'm definitely not a flower expert, so I couldn't tell if they're not. But I do have a general working knowledge for a few different reasons. I don't know, I feel like we've got multiple different mysteries to work out right now, right? We've got the missing dome in shadow form trying to break through, kind of connected to whatever the hell is going on with our dome, and then the terrestrial rock being related to all of that. There's the same purple glow, right? Some kind of entity out in the universe that says he has a mission to be here. I was just checking with my translate on my phone using my camera to check that this translation doesn't miss anything, because there's a lot of, like, you see it kind of freak out a little bit at the end. And I didn't know whether or not the subtitles just weren't translating this, or if it just doesn't mean anything. And it doesn't mean anything. It literally says your mission is, and then that sentence kind of starts to break up. So we're not missing anything there. So we really don't know. We've got no indication of what his mission is, or why he would be sent there, or who would send him there. What's the point of sending someone on a mission but not allowing them to remember what that is? And why Dome? Like the other Dome? Why him? Why would it like pick someone like that? Is it because this, whatever this entity is that's sending him on the mission, knew that if our Dome took over his life, that he would bump into Qatar that day? Like, is his mission to do with Qatar, and that was the best way of getting like involved with him? Or is it something else? Or was it just random and bad luck? And why now? Why? Right, that's been my question. It was my question last episode too, but I didn't really ask it. I didn't get into it, and then I wish I had. Why now? Why 3 months ago? Right? We're talking the other person that looks like Dome 200 odd years ago. That was 200 odd years ago. Why did all of this happen not 100 years ago, not 50 years ago, not 50 years in the future? Why right now? Why wait? I mean, I don't know how long Qatar and person in the boat knew each other, but I'm guessing it you know, it wasn't like 200 years. It wasn't until recently. So why wait all of that time and then send him on a mission now? And he was glitching out in episode 2, like he wasn't really physically here properly. But he obviously is, because Katabi holding his chin in his hand every 30 seconds. I don't know. There's a lot to work out for sure. I feel like this is one of the first objects that's really felt like it's had a connection to Dome, right? The other 3 were just cursed objects that he's managed to tap into, channel, summon, whatever. But this seems that terrestrial rock seemed to know him. It spoke to him, and it kind of had an idea of why he's here. So that feels really important. And I get like not wanting him to become corrupted with dark energy and stuff, but I feel like you should let him talk to the rock again. I don't know. I feel like if the rock knows what the mission is. I don't know. It was very, very peculiar. Let's look at the comments. Can't deny there's chemistry between Dome and Qatar. I know. Yeah, it's definitely the chemistry be chemistrying, that's for sure. The chemistry is mind-blowing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So someone's theory is Qatar and Dome have lived many past lives together, and I think Qatar knows what Dome's mission is, but he wants him to remember. They've been having the exact same human form, and in all of those past lives, they've been doing something together, the same mission, but somehow something is against them and they had to be apart. Being Qatar is the only one remembering everything, but Dome doesn't remember his past lives. They are not related, but they've been together for many years, and their bond is quite special. It's an interesting theory. I don't know how much it checks out, considering he was sent, our Dome at least, was sent here 3 months ago by a giant purple meteor. That's not really a past life kind of thing, right? And Qatar hasn't been past lifing. He's been alive this whole time, no? That's the idea that I got, is that he's been the Qatar that we see in 1820 is the same Qatar in physical body and everything 200 odd years later, and he's just been collecting all of these cursed items. So I don't know about that one. And if he did know what Dome's mission was but wants him to remember himself, you would think he would just let him go up to the rock again. I don't know. Everyone talking about the chemistry between Qatar and Dome. Oh, it's not a BL, but it could be if it wanted to. No, it could definitely go there. As long as they don't turn out to be siblings, I really feel like there's going to be fan fiction. I feel like people are going to write fan fiction regardless, but I feel like that would be the case. And it's unlikely they would be siblings, right? Considering we see them meet at the end of this episode with the boat and everything. And then in episode 3, we saw a flashback of Qatar's memories where Dome says, "Can I call you Qatar?" So we see them meet and they don't know each other and they are getting introduced to each other kind of thing. So I don't think it's a sibling thing. I just don't know whether or not... The main thing I'm wondering right now is the consciousness that we see here, our Dome, who's got like 3 months of memory, is that the same consciousness that's in that boat? Because they look exactly the same, right? I'm just wondering, is that the same? Was he like there and then he's gone somewhere and then he's been sent back by this meteor? Or did the meteor send him both times? You know, who knows? Is that the same person, just by a different name maybe? Maybe they are called Chan in the past. There's a lot of mystery still. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I hate the fact I have to wait a week. It drives me actually crazy. I wish I could just watch an episode every day. It's the most intrigued and invested I've been in anything in quite a while. Definitely. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm sure I probably missed stuff. I've been trying really hard to pay attention to the little details. We've got the flowers, we've got the tattoo, we've got the terrestrial rock. I've just loaded up Twitter because I've had to avoid it all day. I don't like getting spoilers for things, so I haven't looked at it all day. Someone's saying that Tor, the actor who plays Qatar, gave a mild spoiler before the episode aired. Apparently that lady is his boss or some kind of leader. So we've got that to go on too. Although she looked rather sinister, no? And Qatar doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would have a boss. It's his museum, no? I don't know. So we got all of that too. And we have Bam, who ate the memory moth thing and told Qatar what she saw about the time-stopping thieves. And we've not heard anything about what she said or Qatar's reaction to it. So we've got that still to look into as well. There's a lot going on. I've probably missed stuff as well. Let me know what you guys think. Anything I've missed, any of your theories. I'll love to hear it. I'm excited. And I will be impatiently waiting for episode 5 next Monday. Alright, that is it for now. Bye!